What is up, y'all? Fixing to do a practice round. Champions Point. Blue tees to the gold baskets. Big boy layout. According to the sign, 8966. I think U-Disc says a little over 9,000. Here we are. Playing here once this weekend and then twice at Green Gauntlet. So hopefully I'll be able to get over there after this or tomorrow morning. Check that place out too. And then get some rest before the Lake Country Trailblazer. Let's go warm up the putt, do some stretching, get after this track. All right, America. Hole 1, 268. Dead straight. Tunnel shot looks really cool. Somewhat of a low ceiling, but not anything to get too concerned about. I'm going to try a crave for my first throw. Try to do a little hyzer flip. I was using my cicada for this shot, but it is in a lake in Estero, Florida. So we brought the crave back out. See if that can fill the slot for me. Well, I yanked the shist out of it. Huh. Definitely had the distance. Got over to the red pin. Let's try the fuse. Got old Johnny McRae luck on there. Oh, 2 off 1. First throw of the day. Just checking out the course, trying to find the lines. See what we got. Oh, that got a pretty friendly kick. Let that go a little bit early. Let's try a buzz. Speaking of autographs, got this old buzz. Got old young man Arlinghouse on there. All right. Just warming up the throw, get our timing down. 262. I'm going to try and rip my bounty at it. I haven't really hit this line yet. I'd like to pure it at least once before I move on. That was closer. A little flatter, and I think that would have been a great shot. Let's try and let's try this. This Sphere flies pretty similar to the fuse. All right, that's probably my best one. That's okay. Let's see if there's anything else we want to throw in, y'all. Let's try and disc up, see what's what. The lots. Oh, a little deep, but that was on target. Easy shot, just pretty forgiving tunnel. Just got to hit it. All right, taking the first shot. Definitely didn't have enough hyzer on it. but it got lucky through all these trees. And I got about a 55 footer here looking about. Circle 2 putt is definitely needs work. See if we can get one. Nope. Better effort. Go clean that up and move on to hole 2. Hole 2, par 4. You can just see the edge of the basket way down yonder, 648 feet. It's got options. I don't see any Mandos or anything. Just really trying to bite off about 350 here somewhere, just trying to figure out the highest percentage way to do it. Try to throw a hyzer through the right and let it fade over, or try to keep a low burner or roller. Let's try the easy shot first. I'm gonna throw a hyzer up this right hand tunnel and see if we can get down there a little bit. Got a new disc in here we're going to try out today. Let's throw that lots first. It's been my workhorse lately. Try and keep it low, get it to fade inside those trees and get a skip out in this fairway. Let's see. Found a tree. Not enough hyzer or too wide out. It felt good line. I just needed some more fade on it. Let's try this brand new disc I got. Royal. That's the plastic. It's a sweep prototype. The numbers aren't even finalized yet, but I'm under the impression it's approved according to the internets. See, that's too high. But that was a favorable kick. Let's go a little more stable. My beat-in slab. Yeah, that's more like it. I think that's where we want to be. I doubt we saw it, but faded inside the trees, got a big skip. Secondary fairway, should have a look to the basket from there, but we're keeping score, so let's go to the first one. Well, we squared up this tree. Birdie is not looking like a possibility for me. If I want to try and save par, I think I need to go down this left-hand side and get back on the fairway, but trees. I think that's what we're going to have to do. It opens up over there, and I should have an angle to the basket to try and save par. So here goes nothing. Got my Toro. Just going to try and flick one over there. Oh, I didn't want it to hit that tree, but it did. Try to keep it realistic. Accurate round of golf. Moving on to 3. All right, so the good shot got here in 1. Here's my not so great approach. I need to go straight down that tunnel. Basket's off to the right side. I see a flex forearm line there, but my forearm stinks. But we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Believe. It's gonna take a miracle to save par here, so. And hoping if this goes bad, I'll still be able to get a bogey. Okay, let's try that again. Felt terrible. Like I said, my forearm is dookie. Dookie. Let's try this racer. Players pack disc, see how it flies. It's forearmable. Not playing this hole too well. That's how I know I'm making bad decisions, is when I got too many forearms in a row. All right. We'll have that for bogey. All right. Left ourselves with another forearm. Throw this in for bogey. But really just want to get it close. Get my double and move on. That should make that possible. Take my medicine. On to 3. Alrighty. Hole 3. Par 5, 895. I saw the basket over by one's basket. So I kind of know where I'm going. It looks like this first shot is either a pushing forearm that hyzers out if you got it. I don't, so I'm going to throw a sidewinder halo and just try to get it to turn right for me at an appropriate distance. That's the name of the game. See if we can hit a gap with my first shot. I was able to hit those lines I wanted on those last couple holes, but not on the first shot, so hopefully this one goes a little better. All right, that wasn't exactly what I envisioned, but we bit off a big chunk and we should have a good place to make a second shot from, so we're just gonna go. All right, this shot actually turned out pretty well because I got to go down the secondary fairway and then cut back to the left. So I'm just really trying to bite one off here. We're gonna go with the lots again. I feel like I'm throwing this the best right now. Let's pump one, try to get another 350 if I can, and hopefully we'll have a look at the basket. Yep. That's out in the open. That should do the trick. We'll see. And zoomed in on the basket here. I'm about at the edge of my distance. If I had a big forearm, I could go on this left side. But I'm going to try and Just burn one low towards that red pin. Hopefully I'll take a skip and get in there C2 for a birdie look, maybe. A lot of low ceiling shots down here in Florida. Play that skip on this stuff pretty good. That feels pretty darn good if I don't hit that basket. Yes. Okay. That was the line I was looking for sure. Pretty good skip. That's all I can do. All right, America. We did get to C2 for a birdie look on a par 5. Feels good. Just got to convert. Oh, just short. Just long. That's okay. I'm happy with a par. And I know I can get here this weekend. Hopefully get a little closer. Hole 4. 352. Pretty darn straight. Out at that distance, my lots is definitely going to be fading. So I'm going to go with this sidewinder and see if I can get a little more turn out of it and have it hit the ground flat. But if I can get the front edge of circle, I'll be very happy with this. Here goes nothing. Oh my goodness. I think that's exactly what I was looking for. Let's go see how close we got. Well, kind of what I figured. Came up a little short with that low ceiling. It's kind of hard for me to get here. But we're probably 40, 45. Heif was right. There's one. Why can't I do that the first time? Let's go clean that up and move on to hole 5. Hole 5, par 4, dog leg left, 629. Got slightly uphill off the tee, and then it looks like it goes down the hill and left towards the basket. I went up there and looked. I got me a tree in the middle of the fairway there, that big one. I'm going to try and throw this DD hyzer flip to flat and see if we can get down there. Try and keep it low, uphill and low with the tailwind. Oh, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I like that a lot. Hopefully it landed somewhere good. Let's go see. All right. I got to the tree that I wanted to get to, but I need to keep it on the other side of the fairway, but I probably should have known that with a dog leg left, but I was afraid to yank it into the left or the right side, so here I am. I don't know, this area looks like it, I don't know if it's an alternative fairway or what, but I don't think I can throw something that hard through there to save birdie. So probably just going to try and pitch over there get out in the open so I can open up the angle to get into the basket and save par. I think we're looking at a little understable forearm flick with the bounty. We got some dangle down vines here. Hopefully I get lucky through those. Yeah, it hit it. And I should have an open angle to the basket from there. We'll see. There's the basket. Got us another low ceiling shot. Got some dead and unattached here behind our line. Got us this walker. Low ceiling. Looks like a forearm. I'm going to flick this sidewinder and try and get a baby flex. Again, my forearm stinks, but if you don't try it, it won't get any better. Let's see if we can get one down in there. Gentleman's standing pretty close. Oi! Oi, oi! Sir? Excuse me, sir? I don't know what this guy's doing. Peeling an orange or something. Probably got friggin' headphones in. Alright, let's get one down there. Hey, it slid right up in the circle. Gonna have to make a putt. We'll see one X job. 18 feet. Just practice. Another practice basket. Throw. There we go. One more for good measure. Hey-o. So we saved par on that. We're happy about that after where we were off the tee. Definitely got to keep it to the other side of the fairway this weekend at the Lake Country Trailblazer. Hole 6. According to UDisc, it's 660, par 4. Believe the sign was destroyed in the hurricane. This tournament was originally supposed to be last fall, but Mother Nature had other plans. I can see the basket. Looks like we got a split fairway left to right. My backhand guy, I'm going right. Looks like it's going downhill a little bit, so might get a little more turn. Going to factor that in. Try and rip one down there through that gap and then fade. Should be sitting pretty. That came out early. Oh, and it beat the trees. I got lucky. Let that one go a little bit early, but found a gap over there. Let's go see what we got. Actually, let's try another disc. Let's try the Royal. See what we got here. Yeah, that's more like what we wanted the first time. Might throw that this weekend. I also didn't shank it, so there's that. Ha. All right. Lots got farther than the sweep. Let's see where the sweep landed, what the shot looks like. And it's still a pretty tight approach from over here, and I also was a lot closer to a tree. This isn't actually too bad of a shot with this early release, so we'll keep that in mind. I think I'm looking at another low ceiling skippy. I think we're going to throw the slab. Keep it low, fire it in through there. Try to get a nice big skip right by that red basket. I yanked it. I lost focus right at the last second and looked down at where I was planting my foot. And it busted the whole thing up. Let's try again. Yep. That would have resulted in a birdie look. Let's go see what we got for the scramble. Actually didn't screw myself over too bad here. Definitely par save territory. Just don't botch it. And don't hit that red basket. Little tester, but we should be able to clean that up. Keep calling it the Royal, that's the plastic. The sweep got the circle's edge. Had about a 30-footer. But it weren't the first disc. So let's clean this up. I tried to miss it. Oy. We got it in there. That's a par. Moving on to hole 7. All right, gang. Hole 7. Par 4. This one's tricky. It's like you got to get lucky and out to the left through these trees. Sure, there's probably a sneaky forearm line that way, but I'm not interested. I'm gonna throw fireball. Try to get past those trees. That almost had it. Big skip. Okay. We definitely want to get out over that way. Unfortunately, I skipped and hit these trees. So I need to get that throw shorter so I don't get into these trees, or longer. But then I got another grove of trees right there. So, and for ease of operation and high percentage throw, I'm going to shorten that tee shot, and hopefully I'll be another 25 feet to the right out here in the fairway, or left. But this is a tough shot for me. I'm probably not looking at a birdie opportunity, but we're going to give it a shot. I need something pretty flippy. It's just going to drift off. If I can hit this gap. This is the Spey. Try and throw it hard and flat, and it should just drift. If. It's drifting. Got a good kick off that tree. Should be able to save par from there. Well, that sphay probably wasn't enough disc, especially with me being scared about that gap I had to hit. I hit the gap, but I got quite a bit here for getting close for a par save. Lots of stuff in the way. I think the Toro forearm is probably my best bet. Just, ugh. Oh, that's what we didn't want to do. Let's try and keep one lower. Let's see if it's better from here. Yeah. I'd rather have that putt, but that's not great either. Let's see if we can do it. Well, got a par look from edge of C2, 55, 60. Gotta believe. You gotta believe. Well, I didn't believe. Oh, that one got metal. Another bogue. We'll get a birdie sooner or later. Hole 8, par 4, 585. Right gap, left gap. I'm gonna go right. It's got a higher ceiling and it's a big dumb hyzer instead of being a touchy flex shot with a lower ceiling. Gonna try the sweep again. That's down there. Both of these shots were pretty good. Racer got 70 feet farther. That was a pretty good pull. Imagine that, another low ceiling. I'm gonna try and throw one straight in there. Keep it underneath. Hopefully get a little slide. Now get under it. Oh, darn. Let's try, maybe I can slide this crave up in there, keep it a little bit lower. That thing was drifting perfectly, that fuse. I was happy with that. Yeah, I wasn't super happy with that out of my hand, but I think it got where it needed to go. How many discs are we missing? 1, 2, 3. Let's go see where we're at. Yeah, the crave's in the circle. About 20 feet. Should be easier putt than Yet another C2 leave for myself. Let's get one. You are the best putter in the world. You are the best putter in the world. You eat these putts for breakfast. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That first one looked so good. Getting close. It's like that down in Estero last week. Lots of metal from C2, but I think I only got like one to drop all weekend, if that. Gonna clean that up. Move on to hole 9. Hole 9. Par 4. 754 according to you, just 736 on the sign. So like a lot of these holes I've played so far today, we're just chunk biting. That racer felt pretty good on that last hole. We're going to give it another rip. Keep it low. Don't yank it into the tree. Get it nice and straight. Probably fading back gently at the end, and then we'll worry about what kind of approach we can do. Keep it low. All right, that thing stayed low. It turned over on me a little bit. Let's try the sweep prototype. Yeah, that's the shot. That's what we're looking for. I like that disc. Okay. I thought that sweep shot looked really good, but it's actually kind of pinched off over there, so this was a kind of a happy little accident here to keep it on this right side so I don't have that tree to deal with over yonder. I'm gonna try and big Annie with this DD, see if I can hit my gaps. I got a little bit of a headwind. This thing's flippy. Gonna need some hyzer. Got kind of a weird footing here. Oh, here we go. That looks pretty darn good. It's about as good as I can hope for. Got to get more distance off the tee if I want to have any chance at a birdie on this hole. But pars are good. All right, I'm very happy with that approach. Drive was a little lackluster. We're about 100, 90, 100. Not really putting from here, more of a thrut. That's a pretty good effort. That's not such a good effort, but that would have got the job done as well. We'll go clean that up and that'll wrap up the back 9 or front 9. All right, y'all, that wraps up the front 9. Got a double bogey and a bogey so far. Rest pars. Pretty happy with that. I'm just comparing it to hard layouts that I'm used to at home. And 3 over through 9. It's not fantastic, but it ain't the end of the world either. We're keeping it together. I think we're going to go ahead and cut this into 2. So thanks for tuning into the Front 9. Hit me up, Parris Road to Pro, on all the socials. Smash those buttons while you're on the John. It's free, it's easy, it helps me out. I appreciate it. Tune in to the Back 9, coming up soon.